Participatory culture is one of the biggest benefits of the growth of digital media. We can contribute to fandoms, social movements, and if you're feeling particularly brave, online comment threads with people all over the world. But as COVID forced most of the world inside, digital participation began to morph in ways we've never seen before. Today, I want to share my personal experiences with the pandemic and give 2 examples of how the internet began to shape my whole world. I work in the racing industry. That's me, in the middle. A few months ago, Racing Victoria mandated the vaccine for all industry participants, which to me was no big deal. But little did I know it would become my first experience with dealing with these anti-vax echo chambers in real life. Because most of us don't feel the need to jump online and justify our opinions about the vaccine, we don't. And as a result, news articles about COVID are almost exclusively commented on by anti-vaxxers, and it creates this echo chamber of people who don't believe in COVID, and all they read are these comment sections, and it just reinforces their own ideas. Certain news corporations, not naming names, seem to be posting bait at this point, just trying to increase engagement with these nut jobs. And this has a very real impact on my life. People in the racing industry will read these comments, and because that's all they see, they buy into it. And then they start telling me about it while we're at the races. And look at me, I'm not going to start a fight. But I have to sell out on my own beliefs. I want to yell at them, but I can't. The online anti-vax echo chambers affect us all in ways we don't even realise. This is something that everyone, but those living under a rock, can relate to. Throughout the lockdowns and the pandemic in general, my screen time was unbelievably high. Here's a screenshot of my phone usage from June. When I'd normally have soccer training, I was instead stuck at home watching YouTube. When I was meant to be getting drunk in public, I'd be getting drunk at home playing Xbox. It was a borderline dangerous cycle, and my constant usage was starting to impact my mental health. And this was not just an issue for 18-year-olds either.
Mum, were you using screens too much during the pandemic?
Obviously.
So I had to start looking for ways to remedy this. And though it sounds cliche, the answer was actually to do all the things I did in my childhood. Before screens became a God-given right we had 24/7 access to. I'd spend a few minutes every day playing with the Stable Cats. I actually started challenging myself playing the guitar, not just playing the same Radiohead song over and over. I'd let the donkeys come over and show their affection instead of just shooing them away and picking up their shit like normal. And most importantly, I got to go out to the old stomping grounds and play soccer with my mates, which is something I hadn't realised I'd missed as much as I did until I got to do it again.
Oh fuck!
These little glimpses of normal life were the things that kept me going throughout the worst period of mental health I've ever had. As we exit lockdown and get back to doing the things that we love, these experiences will always be special in my memory, as the things that helped me get rid of a total reliance on the internet and overcome a pandemic.